I'm Carolyn, and I'm an ASL 3. I personally feel like I do fit there. I'm a transfer student, so I transferred from Northern Illinois, College of Lake County, and I took ASL 1 and ASL 2 there. And then I transferred here, and I was interviewed by Dr. Jim. It was terrifying, but whatever. And so when he was like, "Oh yeah, you fit perfectly in ASL 3," I looked at him. I'm like, "Wait, what? Excuse me? Wait, what?" And so I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then once I got there, I was like, "Yep, totally feel normal here."
My name is Coco Stubich. I'm an ASL2 student, and I didn't know much going into Columbia. I'd never taken a legitimate class, but I think that this level is still a really good place for me because it just took some getting used to with receptive skills and getting kind of used to the language and total immersion. But I've just completely blossomed in my skills, and I think that where I am now is a very perfect spot for. Right.
My name's Ali Pozos. Right now I'm in ASL 1. I studied ASL in high school, so I'm a little bit ahead of some of the other students in my class, but I am having a really good time learning with a deaf teacher for the first time, so I think I fit really well in ASL 1.
I'm Katie Corpus. I'm in consecutive and advanced, and I do feel like I fit in on my level.
I have not gone to many deaf events. A lot of them have taken place when I have had classes, but I'm in the ASL Center all the time, and I guess that may not count as interacting with the deaf community, but I love my teachers. I think the faculty is amazing. Whenever I get the chance, I will gladly practice my signing with them, and they're always very helpful, so yeah.
I'm in the ASL Center specifically at least 4 or 5 days a week, but in terms of going out into the community, I try to do once a week, if not more.
I think they do. I think they really do in the fact that I'm able to sign more, but in the fact that I have lab before class, I'm always like, wait, what's going on? For the first 5 minutes, we're just like, wait, catching up here for a second. But yeah, other than that, yeah.
My lab is actually different than other people's because I had some just big confusion and conflict with my schedule. I am not part of the actual lab course, so I have my kind of own just private tutor. Peter Woodchick is my tutor for that, so every week I just with him one-on-one for an hour, and I know regular labs are groups, but I think one-on-one has been just incredibly more helpful because you can ask more personal questions, and you're focused on one student, and that has just been tremendous. I don't know what I would have done without that.
I think the labs and the tutoring is really helpful because the only way to really learn a language well is to use it in a practical setting. And when I was learning on my own in high school, I didn't know any deaf people, and it was so hard to really utilize the language.
It's really difficult, really difficult. I've noticed the biggest thing isn't even necessarily like skills, which is really important. It's more confidence and like accepting the fact that I'm not always gonna feel like I did a great job, even though I don't necessarily feel like I did a great job, it doesn't mean that I didn't do a good job, if that makes sense.